Brehmer, Senior Marketing Specialist with American Retirement Systems here. Wanted to put out a quick video today just in regards to a topic that I think is important and maybe a growing trend in our industry today. I talk to agents on a daily basis, and a lot of times I'll ask them if you could create a simplified and an accelerated sales process that would improve your productivity and speed up the amount of time that it took for the commissions to be paid out, you would probably listen to me, right? And they always say yes, of course. And the fact of the matter is, you already can access this type of sales process by accessing a program that is already at your fingertips. Chances are, if you're contracted with some of the big carriers in the game today, you already have access to this program. It's simple, it's easy to use, and it's called Firelight. I'm sure that name rings a bell to some of you, and I'm sure to others it doesn't. But Firelight is just an e-application platform that basically automates the way applications are completed and how they're submitted. When I'm talking to the agents on a daily basis, a lot of times I get, well, Zach, these applications are 40 or 50 pages long, and I just don't have time to sit down and fill all of this out, and it's complicated. And then I do fill it out and I submit it, but I missed 5 things, and now I have to go back to the client, and I have to get an initial, and I have to get a date, and I can sympathize with that. I do understand it's a pain, especially when you have to go back to the client because you missed something. 40 or 30, 40 years ago, applications were 4 pages long, and now they're so long, 50, 60 pages long, and I just don't have time for any of that. But I get all that, I really do. That's why I think we need to go more towards this Firelight route. With technology the way that it's going, this program is designed to basically fix all of those issues. By using it, the carriers offer it, so you already have access to it if you're contracted with them. It generates in good order sales. It also automates suitability, regulatory and compliance processes, meaning if you mark something on the suitability form that doesn't add up, it's not going to let you submit that until you correct it. We've all been there where we submit something, the suitability doesn't add up, and then we're back to the client, and next thing you know, it's been a week or two, and you're finally getting it the in good order status. So by doing the e-application process, you're able to basically speed up all of that. It's not going to let you submit applications that aren't complete. If you missed a question here or there, it's going to tell you where, it's going to tell you what to go back and fix. So doing an online application also, I guess, speeds up the issuance process. So you submit an application, an hour, maybe 2 hours, it's approved through suitability, and you already have a policy number. So if you have a 1035 exchange or a transfer that you're doing, you already have that policy number, so that third-party company knows where to send the funds to. We've recently been kind of going to a retail model here in our office as well. We've been doing some retail business ourselves. Recently, we've just been starting to use the e-app feature because we have found that it's so much quicker, speeds up our business process. We get clients in and out of the door way quicker when we're completing these applications. We recently met with a guy last week, Brian Johnson, and in fact, he works here just locally for a printing company, but he was able to come into the office, and we completed his application in no more than 10 minutes. At the end of it, he got an email, he signed everything, we submitted it to the carrier. Next thing we know, maybe an hour or 2 later, it's through suitability, there's no issues, and we have a policy number. We're able to put that on the transfer paperwork, submit the transfer paperwork, and everything is through and like I said, ready to go within 2 hours of completing the application. Now, if you're doing paper applications, that's not happening. As an IMO here, we want to be able to put out information that can help the agents in the field basically speed up their sales process, because I know it can be daunting at times. And I know from a technology standpoint, something like this can be a little, I guess, a little scary as well. Getting on the computer, going through this process, but the good news is you can't really mess it up. There's all these, fail-safe things in place that are going to prevent you from submitting wrong information. So, doing it this way is way quicker. You get paid quicker, and the policy gets issued quicker. So I have a ton of information on this program. It's relatively all the same across all the carriers because they have a contract with Firelight. So the system is the same, the software is the same throughout multiple carriers. So it's not something new every time. There will be hiccups along the way. I've had my fair share of hiccups, but the more that you do it, the easier it becomes. And next thing you know, you're submitting apps and getting everything through in 2 hours. So it's very beneficial to go out and learn how to do this process. I can't recommend it enough. And again, I can help you along the way too if you have any questions on it. So 888-969-7384. Give me a call if you have questions on it or need any help. Thanks.